King Push. Here I go, here I go, here I go. Mic check. Should be good. Should definitely be good, man. Yeah, man. This is gonna be a good one. Addiction. Everybody got some type of addiction. Mine was them streets, them drugs, that money, that living in the fast lane. Got me nowhere but caught up. Got me sent to jail. But the good thing is I learned my lesson, man. I mean, I didn't learn it right away. Some of us never do learn it right away. But that's life, man. You learn life as you go on. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. Nobody gets it right away, especially if you had a single parent home. My mama was the only one there after a while, after my father and my mama broke up, split up. But I said that before and I never finished that. Shout out to my pops. I was saying that I didn't blame my dad. I blame my dad at first for leaving us because I feel like I would have had a better life if I had that man at 24/7. You know what I'm saying? To show me the ropes, which I didn't have. So I kind of blame my dad for a long time. I think when I started dating females and I started learning females and they ways and they do's and don'ts and whatnot. So I didn't blame my dad after that. I had held a grudge from my dad for a long time. But like I said, just learning life, come to realize it's your decisions you make. You know what I'm saying? When enough is enough. When will enough be enough? It's something my mama's always said. My mama always said, don't let the streets get the best of you, man. Don't whatever you do, you could smoke, you could drink, you could club, you could party, you could hang out. Just don't let it get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what she used to always tell me, man. That V is for victory. But she used to always tell me that, like, yo, listen, don't let the streets get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing get the best. You know your balance. You know what I'm saying? Know your balance. Don't OD on nothing. You know? And my mama was it for real. She ain't play no games about us, man. She never, how you doing? How you feeling? How you been? This shit and drugs, addiction. And we all go through shit. Okay, shout out to that viewer that came and left, but you're more than welcome back. And the streets, and drugs, especially drugs, sometimes it's just a way of escape from reality. You know, drugs don't mean you no good, man. Bad for your health. The cigarettes too. It mean you no good, man. And I know it's easier said than done. I'm not gonna sit up here and say like I had it together my whole life. No, change wasn't easy. It was not easy for me to change my life, man. But I know it was bigger than me. I'm here for a bigger purpose than just me. I had to learn to not be selfish, think about other people, pray for other people, and take people's advice and listen to people. And most importantly, to cherish people, you know, always honor my brother. You know what I'm saying? Always. But the most important part was finding a way out of the addiction and sticking to it. That was the most hardest part because the money is easy to hustle. Not everybody can hustle though, because people don't know how to save their money. Don't their money, they blow their money on weed, coke, Meek Mills. Who that? Show your face though. Cousin pulling
You
up
should
on
know
me one
the
time for the
motherfucking
one
name who it is,
time.
nigga.
Y'all know what's going on.
Name who the fuck it is, nigga.
There you go, Meek. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? You good? Hold on, I was pressing it so many times.
Can you hear me?
Telling you a part of the show, right?
Bro, he do got a restraining order.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, he do.
I don't know what's going on.
I get some people else. But
She don't.
You can hear me?
I don't care.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I know this. I called on her.
Gotta turn your TV down, Mika.
I told him he can't be around me.
Hold on. Let me find my headphone. Babe.
I know, but I don't have to. I know. I know, but it was crazy, right? So then I told Siobhan. So then Siobhan was like, Siobhan told me you should be peaceful, and I said why? She wasn't peaceful when all that shit went down. Why I gotta be?
Give me a minute.
Don't do me like that. Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up, Meek?
You ain't
You hear me? Gotta talk about who that and who
Mika, you need some help?
That is. I got my headphones.
I see your face. I'm like, yo, you gotta show your face. What's good? Your background's still mad loud. If your background is loud, it's gonna keep going in and out. Yo, tell everybody I said what up. I hit him in the back.
Hello.
You hear me?
Yeah, hello.
So tonight we're talking about addicted to the streets. We basically talk addiction. What's up? Yeah, you free? You hear me, Meek? Or does it keep freezing? It look like it's keep
I
freezing.
hear you.
No.
No, I'm freezing. I'm
What's up?
close there.
Oh, let's talk about the topic in here.
I don't know. I'm not addicted to the street.
Huh?
I'm not addicted to the street.
This is bad. You're going in and out.
Hold on. Give me one moment. Hold on. Yo, if y'all gonna be in here,
Yeah, you gotta go
y'all
somewhere
gotta
else,
be
Meek.
quiet because I'm on the phone, and the phone call I'm on, they can't have that loud audience in the background.
Thank you.
Right, that part.
Yeah.
Now go ahead, Spark. You still freezing. I think it's because they on the game. Yeah, everything in the background.
Yeah, no, I got bad service. I crazy.
Babe,
Yo, say it, I'm gonna put it down. Shit, too. You hear me, Meek?
yeah. He said, "What up, everybody?" I don't know, just me and him right now. I think.
Yeah, it's just me and you here. How do you feel the title? Addiction.
I don't know. I'm not addicted to
Feel
the
about
street.
that,
You
Meek?
see what
You
the fuck I
wanna?
am. I'm addicted to the house. I'm in the house.
No, what I'm saying, what I'm actually, it ain't street, it's just addiction. Period. I know you was money, anything you've been addicted to, getting your hair done,
I'm
nails,
addicted
shit,
to
car addiction,
marijuana.
gambling, social.
I'm addicted to money.
You heard?
My
Yeah.
plate.
So you got your addiction being a
I'm addicted to money because I just like money. I like money. I like to spend money, so I gotta work to spend money. I gotta have 2 jobs in order to get money. One job is not
what I'm saying.
enough. It don't work out. It don't work out for me.
I
Everybody telling me I make enough money
respect
to
that, but
work
what I'm
one
saying,
job.
it shows you any like
Ain't enough money in this world for me. I will rob a nigga to go get what I gotta get. I'm addicted to go getting it. Well,
yeah. But what I'm saying that addiction, that did you any with family or anything like that?
did I do what? What
You know,
family?
did your addiction cause you to go to jail? You ever?
Hell yeah.
I
What's
said,
the
did your
question?
addiction ever cause you any bad that situation?
Yeah, I went to jail. I went to jail.
Like man down type, you know? Was it ever
I
rough
went
for
to
you to
jail.
come up?
My nigga, I lost everything behind,
You went to
smoking
jail? Let's
marijuana.
talk about it. Why you went to jail? You was out there hustling?
Nah, I was
You
getting
said for
high. I was
selling
robbing
weed?
niggas.
You was robbing? You lucky they ain't run down on you. What? You lucky they ain't run down on you. But yeah, addiction, man. The streets. I'm just grateful that I changed my
Nah,
life
but I just
for the
see. I
better
still
when
smoke.
I
I
did,
still
cause
smoke. So I don't
it
know,
caught
but
up
I lost
in the
everything to smoking marijuana. But I still get high
streets.
because I'm addicted. I'm an addict. I can't help it. I can't help but to
You're
get high.
an addict?
I'm an addict. I lost my kids behind getting high.
For real?
No, I did.
Oh man. So you still, you said what now? You went in and out. You said you lost your kids from your drug habit of weed,
Yeah,
or was it alcohol? Cause I'm
it was
addicted to
marijuana.
water too. I drink a lot of
It,
water.
it was marijuana. It was marijuana. Yes. So marijuana. Now it's legal. That's the fucked up part about
So
it.
why did that makes you question? Why do they downplay marijuana? Like a drug is a drug, right?
Right,
Right.
but it's not the
So why do
same
they
though.
say?
But a drug is not a drug. I'm not with that shit.
Why do they be feeling like weed is like so safe? Like it's got weed? Because you say you're addicted to weed, right? Some people say they can't get
Yeah.
addicted to weed. Only stuff like this, the coke.
Nah, you can get addicted to weed, marijuana. It's a
How do you
habit.
feel? You feel like weed is addiction too?
Yeah, weed is addicted. You
How
can
long
get addicted to marijuana.
you saying you should this day? Cause I see you hitting it right now.
You can get addicted to this shit. This is addictive.
I
You
mean,
wake
when you
up,
don't
you gotta
have
get
it,
high.
a different person of it.
Oh baby, oh baby, I am a different person. A different person. Right now, I'm a different person. What?
Are you?
I am. You see me happy and smiling and stuff,
You're
but I don't
crazy,
got my.
yo.
But I don't got my shit.
You are crazy.
We don't got my shit.
But I mean, long as you could support your habit, long as you ain't like you said, you ain't robbing nobody no
But I just
more.
want to
You
know.
ain't doing the wrong
I
things
just
in the
want to know.
house. You say
I
you ain't
just
for
want
the
to know one
streets.
question. I just want to know one question. Why the fuck they down? Why the fuck the government be playing
I,
and going so hard for marijuana when now they are legalizing this shit? Why are we getting in trouble for
they,
shit? Like that shit that don't get me. That don't get me. That don't get me. I lost everything behind something y'all motherfuckers legalized years later.
That's crazy. Yeah, a
So
lot of
now
things
tell
done
me.
changed. Me, a lot of things done
So now tell me.
changed, man. You
Can I
know,
get it back? Because you took everything behind it and then legalized
they
it.
probably get what
Can I get my
right?
rights
Oh,
back?
you saying everything you lost, like the crib, the money, everything. You say,
No, my kids,
huh?
my kids, my career, all that shit.
Oh,
Like
like
everybody,
custody
like
of your kid,
lose.
just
Right, right. Because
yeah, you
that's the
gotta.
reason why you. That's the reason why you did what. That's the reason why you took them. So now that it's legalized, what's the issue now? Like, what's the issue now? Like, what flaws can you put on me now? You 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 judge me behind smoking marijuana and saying I was negligent because I was smoking
Yeah,
marijuana,
they'll
but then turn around. The same government that tell you you was
define.
negligent behind smoking it is the same government that turn around and legalize it. How many families got torn apart behind marijuana?
I mean, life always offers you a second chance. It's called. I wouldn't. I wouldn't focus on what I lost. Just focus on the get back. Just get it back and double it. You feel me?
Nah, it don't replace the
That's
years.
how I would
So
look at it. Because a lot as far as the government, they always got trick up their sleeve, man. You know, so
I should find a way to sue their
I
ass.
don't be getting in too much of that. I just pay my tax. Right. Nah, but that was how many years ago? That was years. You know,
That was like 16 years ago. I guess
or
16 fucking years ago. They
like
took
do you know
16.
good.
I've been stressed out.
Uh,
What they call that? I've been emotionally disturbed and emotionally stressed out because they ruined my life behind something that they turned around. Oh my god! I think I'm a little emotional. This is not. This is not. I need to get high again.
yo, it was something else, man. But yeah,
I just
addiction,
said
man,
I
addiction.
gotta make this loud.
You hear me?
I gotta make this loud.
This
Addiction real though.
addiction destroy home like your story. Yeah, addiction it broke up your home. You know what I'm saying? It took kids away from you. But
You
the
know,
good thing
it's
is
real out
you
there.
didn't
People
get
need to get it
like
together,
this far.
and people, there's other ways that people can go about things, but they choose, to go about addiction the way they want to go about addiction, the way they feel like they're gonna cope with it, instead of going to like reaching out any and every way to any type of people we feel like that, either drugs or street or whatever you're addicted to. Addiction is just addiction. It's not just to drugs. People can be addicted to sex. People can be addicted to a lot of things. It's just not one specific thing. An addict is a freaking addict, regardless of how you put it.
Right.
But
Right.
that don't make
Addiction
them
goes
less
a
of
long
a
way,
human.
man. You could be addicted to
But that don't make them less of a human.
right.
Like,
That's why I
you know
say
what I'm saying?
they
So you,
downplay drug as a drug.
right? Like people it's not like a drug is a drug. It's just like an addiction is an
Yeah,
addiction,
this
regardless, because it's not just a drug. A nigga could be addicted to cleaning completely, obsessively. That's called obsessive compulsive disorder. It's a disease out there. It's a disease. A disease is a disease, whether you want to look at it any type of way. A disease is a disease. Not a drug is a drug. Not an addiction is an addiction. But a disease is a disease Because whether you want to look at it as an addiction, it's a disease within someone else because they're addicted to it. I'm addicted to sex. Sex is not a drug,
Right.
but it's an addiction.
Hey, you trying that is definitely it's a addiction goes a long
It's a
way.
mental.
Meaning
It's
it's a
a
meaning
mental disease.
it's a social
You
media.
understand
Like
what
you
I'm
said,
saying
you
to
could be
you?
a neat.
Right. They and you know what's crazy is that they label people. Oh, you an
One thing
addict.
a
You an
while.
addict. Right. But the thing is, people do what they do. They label people. They go, "Oh, you an addict. I don't want to be bothered with you. You an addict." But who's to say that you don't know that you your own addict? Like you could be addicted to a nigga. You could be addicted to a chick. You could be addicted to eating. You could be addicted to cleaning. You wouldn't know because you're so into it that you wouldn't know. An addiction is something that you're so focused on and you're so into that you can't focus on anything other than that. So a person can tell me, "Oh yeah,
Right, and
I
you're being loud.
I can't go a day without my son. I'll do this without my." Okay, you addicted to your kids, my nigga. That's when the kid's addicted. You addicted. Everywhere your kid go, you gotta make sure he good. Make sure you do this. Make you addicted. Right now, your addiction is your child. Right now, your addiction is your life. Right now, your addiction is wearing Jordans every day of the year, or getting a new pair of Jordans every time they come out. Or a bitch could just be addicted to having babies. Regardless of what it is, an addiction is addiction. It's a disease. It's a mental disorder, and people fail to realize that every single human being out here has an addiction. That's why I say we are all equal. It's no different in nobody, whether they have a mental disorder, a physical disorder, or a social disorder. It doesn't matter. It's a disease. And they can't help the disease that they have. They only can make it better.
Right.
They can't help that they got it. They just can make it better and minimize it and can control it. That every single body has a disease. Everybody's addicted to something. Everybody has some type of disease out there. Everybody has this.
You got some
Everybody
advice.
has that. We all equal
You got some
people, and
advice for how to overcome.
we are our equal people.
No, I was
And
saying you
if we
got some
stick together, no,
advice to give.
right. We are, like I said, we are all equal people, and if we stick together instead of judging a person off of what they feel or of what they see or of what they hear, and judging somebody as if they looked in the mirror and that person was them, this would be a better place because now I'm seeing you as I would see myself. And guess what? I'm not going to disrespect myself. Guess what? I'm not going to harm myself. Guess what? I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. So you sympathize. If you want somebody to feel bad for you and give you a hug because you want to feel, or if you want to walk past a stranger and you want that stranger to tell you, "I love you," just because you just want to feel love that day, do it for somebody else. Be able to reach out to somebody and say, "Hey, brother, today I just want to tell you, if nobody else told you, I love you. If nobody else told you today, you're beautiful. If nobody else told you today, you're smart. If nobody else did that, I just want to let you know that you are a king. You are a queen. You are a princess. You are a prince. You are going to grow. You're going to be somebody. You're going to accomplish everything you need in your life and everything else." If you got everybody that tells somebody that, you think this world wouldn't grow to be better? This is our future we talk about. We perpetrate what our future is going to be like. So if we treat these kids like they shit, they ain't nothing, they ain't gonna be nothing. We treat human beings like they ain't worth nothing. Guess what? The next generation, the next shit is gonna keep going downhill. This shit don't. It's not a different world. Everybody like, "Oh, this is a different world. This is a different place. This is a different time." No, it's not. It may be a different time, but it is the same cycle repeating itself in a different form. It don't get better. It just get worse because we just repeat the cycle and make it worse. We just keep going and keep going. And instead of it being resolved, it crashes and it burns and it sets fires And in the fires, people take their anger and emotions because they don't know how to deal with it. Because in their house, you don't know how to deal with nothing. Growing up, it was like whatever goes on in this house, stay in this house. That can't be. That cannot be the solution. That cannot be the solution because that means I can't go talk to a therapist
Right.
if I need to talk to a therapist. I can't go talk to my cousin because my cousin don't live in this house. I can't go talk to my auntie because my auntie don't live in this house. No, that's not the case. Whoever you feel comfortable with, I don't care who it is. I don't care if you feel comfortable sitting down talking to your dog or your cat. Cats show affection, dogs show affection. It don't matter. They can hear, they can understand. They do the same thing
Hey,
humans do. They piss, they sit, they eat. Reach
not
out.
Doctor
You're not
Doolittle.
alone. Right, my nigga. You
Nah, but
not.
I was.
Nobody's
It's
alone. Nobody's alone in this shit. And if
right.
more
It
people
all
feel
is
like they not alone, we can have a so much better place. Because then we'll be able to say, okay, I can reach out to my neighbor without having to say, oh, that that nigga's he racist. He ain't gonna help me. Or that nigga stingy. He ain't gonna help me. I know he ain't gonna help me. If you just reach out like, yo, neighbor, what up? You doing all right today? You good? You look good today. It'll be great. It'll be great.
it's all about support, man.
That's it. You ain't got just like you said.
Man,
Like
I
yo, it only takes a like and a share to feed a nigga. You know what I mean? Like all it do is take a like and a share.
that's all
You
it
ain't gotta
takes.
get off. If you gonna get on and click on, come on, man. If you gonna watch, if you gonna get on and look at it because it look interesting, come on, like it. And if you gonna like it, you might as well go ahead and share it. Don't click on something and then be like, nah, this nigga not interested, so I'm gonna move on to the next nigga. Nah, support everybody because you may not know when that not interested nigga get big, you might be at your low, and that might be the nigga that help you. That same not so interested nigga that you thought wasn't interesting, that you didn't want to like, that you didn't want to share to support another. It might be the same nigga that helped you build your next empire because you struggling. But that's the same nigga you ain't want to like. But that's the same nigga you ain't want to share. But that didn't stop his blessings, and it ain't gonna continue to stop his blessings. And he gonna continue to bless and keep blessing and keep
Right.
going and
What's
keep
meant for you,
going
no one
and
can
keep
stop,
going.
man. You know that. So
Right.
me,
But what I'm saying is, I like it and share go a long way. Cause like I
right.
said,
Long as
if
you moving
I
with
didn't
a
know
purpose,
you,
man. You know your
if
purpose.
I
You
didn't
know
know
who
you
you
on
are. You
here, and no, like if I didn't know you on here and I was just scrolling on YouTube and I happened to see, hey, oh, somebody shared some shit. Let me look at it. Oh, if I'm gonna go on it, okay. If you're gonna go on it, like it. If you're gonna like it,
got,
share it. Support. You ain't gotta know this
you
nigga.
got
You ain't gotta like him. You ain't even gotta feel like his shit is funny or hard. Just say, okay, be that good neighbor and say, you know what? Today is the day that I'm gonna do a whole bunch of good deeds. Because at the end of the day, I know God got
now.
me.
You talking
God gonna bless me.
about? You talking about
Like
lingo now? You talking
you
about
sharing something. Like you gotta realize that God sees everything. So if you fall
everything's a
on
go as
your
long as
fellow
God got His
brothers
hand.
and sisters, you right. So when you fall short to your brothers and sisters, God sees that. You understand what I'm saying to you? So if you want God to bless you, you gotta say, okay, what would God do? What would He do if He was in a situation that He had what He had in His hand, and you had what you had in your hand? What would He do? He would help you. He would like it. He would share it. If it was you, you would want somebody to like it. You want somebody to share it, even if they don't know you, even if they don't like you. You would want them to like it, share it. Go ahead, like it, share it. Just like you said, there was a stranger outside. Would you feed that nigga because he hungry? Yeah, because like I said, I don't know who that nigga is. It could be Jesus. And when I get up to heaven, when it's my time to go up there and be judged. I don't want him to look at me and be like, I was that hungry nigga that you didn't feed. That you walked by with a whole bunch of bills in your hand and I asked you for something to eat and you didn't give it to me.
Right.
Now what you think I should do with you? Now you begging and pleading to the same nigga that asked you for a sandwich just 5 minutes ago. You don't know when God coming down to take your life. So while you here, bless others as he blesses you. And once people see that you bless them, not only bless them, but as you
Yo,
bless them,
Mika, you gotta
what?
go out and because you are going somewhere, so you going in.
What? You hear me?
Mika ain't even hear me. You hear me? Mika. Yeah.
You hear me?
You hear me, Mika?
Yeah, you hear me?
Um,
You hear me?
you gotta go out the studio and come back in because you sounding like but you going in and yeah, I hear you. Unless you could go somewhere in a better spot where you got better service. You ain't going. But it says you can wait for them to become responsible. See, now it's saying the page is tweaking. Come on, man. I'm gonna wait. You hear me, Mika? This is crazy, man. Oh, there you go. It's back. 8, 9. Okay, yeah. My girl. I love her, man. I love you, Meek. Come back up. Come back up. Yo, Meek going harder than hard. Tell a friend to tell a friend. King pushing team hard. Getting it in again. Yeah, we putting on. Yeah, this is addiction, man. She was saying a lot. Even like we is men, but God, man, who but God, man, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give him a good old time. How God see me do a lot of things, man, to this day. That's why I'm grateful. I'm humble. I go hard for God. And this is Obey God. My OG is different from yours. Your OG is some old young dude or something. But me, that's Obey God, man. Only God got me. You feel me? That's what OG is over here. So there ain't no original, nothing there. Original goal, original. That is. You feel me? So I was different over it. We different. Like, it's no comparison to me. Y'all play games that I will never play. Period. Keep that. Yeah. Hope y'all see that. Fun family. Sure. But I'm about to pull you up though. You gotta show your face though, all right?
First of all, back. Okay.
Fun fan. Who that? Who? Yeah, this is a great topic. I know this is like betrayal. I don't know. Some people wasn't. You changed your name, but this is like betrayal, man. It goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? You asked me a very,
Oh, you
very
all right.
long way.
What's our friend?
So that's why I picked this topic. I feel everybody could relate to me addiction. Now go ahead, Meek. What you was talking about? You was going hard. Hey, you was going hard. But yeah, addiction goes a long way. That's what I was just saying. You could be now. I'm addicted to success,
Addiction,
like so.
right? But addiction goes a long way, but God goes a longer way.
Triple that, you know what I'm saying?
Like I
Oh,
said,
it's
addiction goes a long way, but God goes a longer way.
God is eternal. There's no comparison. That's all I was just saying. There's no comparison. That's like OG. They will say they OG is original gangster, you heard? But my
I want.
OG is obeying God. You know what I'm saying? So that's yeah, he's nothing, never outshine the the dark will never outshine the light. What you think you
Right.
nah, that's
And that's where
not the case. That's
addiction.
not the truth.
When you are, and
Got
that's
good
why when
fortune
you are
right
in
now, boy.
addicted place,
Remember, armor,
that,
flesh,
that's why
just
when you're
that.
in addicted place, you're in a dark place. When you're addicted to something, you become obsessed with it. It brings you into a dark forest because nothing else matters around you.
You still going in and out, me.
I know.
You heard? You still going in and out,
I know, bro. I don't like this one.
bro.
No, I don't put that
The
one.
type thing I'm gonna do,
I don't
I'm
put
gonna
that.
do a two for now with this because I like this.
That's the salad.
I'm gonna hook this up to where I could just sit and start sitting straight some food. Or yeah, addiction, man. The
Ain't none.
streets, man. When I was out there, I was young, man. I was still a follower back. So me, my follow. I'm glad I was following. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was with the wrong person, probably would have fed you like just me. So what I watched them. Shout out to Castro. Shout out to Smoke. Shout out to Gun. Like all the ones that I grew up under, I just watched them and see what they was doing and just took a little bit of their style and put it into my own finesse. You know what I'm saying? And so I got caught up doing my thing now and understand because we was getting money and it's like
Alright.
go back in the spot. As soon as I go back in the jump off, I'm gonna get
You
them
got eat this.
right back.
Oh, yeah.
So back then, you know, yo Mika, turn your mic. And it, talking 16, 17 years old. I'm 40 years old now. So I what I want to do, like a career move.
Yeah, they don't even know it. I'm gonna put them out. I told them I want. All, yeah, I told them I want all that noise in this motherfucker.
To the same activities, couldn't be around the same people if they was doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? I had to stand on my own too. You know what I mean? I had to figure out life. So after another bid or two, I'm like, man, I don't want to go back to jail. So that was my whole thing. I had to change my life. How you doing, my viewer? The topic is addicted to the streets, sex, money, and drugs. Split up addiction. Everybody in once upon a time has an addiction. Shout out to you that left, but thank you for the view. Addiction, man. It could be coffee addiction, like me. See, I'm addicted to water. Drink a lot of water. Made from the best stuff on earth, water. You feel me? A lot of water. But yeah. So just following behind my brothers, did my first bed, and then when I before I even went to jail, I just realized that because it was 359 bum rush, meaning we running down on you. Like to this day, I'm swinging first. You can't get the gun swing first. I'm saying that's what the whole bum rush is about. Don't let nobody get one up on you. You know? So when I went to jail, well, actually, my brother, shout out to Stro again, he was just a straight live wire. He's match all energy. He'll fight King Kong. You know what I'm saying? Like 5'6", 5'7", he'll fight King Kong. You know what I'm saying? So I used to start a lot of troubles, and he just shaking everything. So I had to realize, like, man, I don't want my brother to get hurt. I don't want nothing to happen to my brother, because I started realizing, like, yo, the same thing way we running down on people, shaking things down, beating people up and all that, same thing can happen to me. So I had to slow down. And realize life. You know what I'm saying? I think I was like in high school by now. So it's like, I got to chill. I got to slow down because I'm getting my brother in a lot of trouble. Him and Wayne and me, shout out to both of them. And once I realized that, I'm like, okay, I still was in the streets. But when I did my bid, it was different because you were around a whole bunch of strangers, even though it was dudes from the town, dudes that you probably not know, but you still by yourself. You're there by yourself. So I knew that. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't trying to get too attached to nobody and depend on nobody. I'm going to the store with stay me. I ain't have no shorty. Shorty had at the time. Well, I did have a shorty, but you know what? Once you in jail, if you ain't married and you ain't been together a whole million years and she don't know nothing about the jail system, you ain't got nobody that's gonna build with you besides your family. And the sad part was we all was locked up at one time. You know what I'm saying? So it was rough. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to the store with state money, man. And I just had to live off the land. And it was this one dude, man. Shout out to School Street, YO, now before we do it all. He the only one that came up to me was like, yo, you gotta chill. Like, just talking about like, yo, you could get left here, you could get another bid, somebody could murk you in here. It's real. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but these niggas ain't gonna be playing me like they see. That's the thing. You gotta learn to choose your battles wisely. Like, he ain't have to do that. He ain't have to give me that prep talk. You know what I'm saying? So I always got the utmost love and respect for him. I even started calling him BB, like big bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's before they was saying that bro shit. So I was like, yo, BB. That was my BB right there. That was big bro, man, because he definitely looked out, man. Shout out to him, man. Well, and but the fact of the matter is, it was all about coming back home and staying home. Even though when I came home, I still end up doing another hey, because you know you get in this, you get in there, you're thinking, you're like, yeah, when I come home, I'm gonna do it this way, I'm gonna do it that way. So that's how you do it at jail. You become you think you becoming a smarter criminal. You start strategizing on the wrong thing. That's what I was doing. That's what I'm gonna say. I was strategizing on the wrong things. Instead of strategizing like how I'm gonna get my life together, I was strategizing on, yeah, how I'm gonna get this money. How you doing, viewer? Tonight's topic is addiction. Okay, shout out to you, one of you. Thanks for the view. Appreciate you. But maybe if I act like they're not here, but I like to acknowledge them and give their input. Y'all more than welcome to come up here. But but I'm gonna do part 2 of this, and yeah, so that watching the streets and the females, so I ain't really have to chase no female because they was always there, just being outside in the streets. Like, you gonna some females, you gonna holler at, some holler back, some don't. And I'm very, very grateful and say this with all supplication, man. I'm grateful and humble that I didn't become a victim of the streets. You know what I'm saying? I didn't let the streets swallow me up. You know what I'm saying? What up? What up, fun family? Let me change my name. And so it's like once I started figuring out life a little bit, things started looking up for me. But you know what it was? I said to myself, I don't want to go back to jail. What am I gonna do? Shout out to Uncle John too, because this was 2008, 2009. I was with him, not too. So someone told me I was on my job hunt, like, look for a job. I said, yo, I'm gonna go right up here to Renaissance Center. So I'm gonna go to Renaissance Center and so I ain't know too much about nothing. I just went in there like I'm gonna learn as I go on. I'm gonna catch on quick. So I went in there, I put an application in. Then I walked up a little further up the block, and it was what was it? Fair Furniture. Now it's called Maddie's something, but it's Fair Furniture, same people that own it, two brothers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, gave me opportunity. All love and respect for them always. So that's when I got into box trucks. You know what I'm saying? So that was a start. You know what I mean? That was the start of my career in the trucking industry. You know what I mean? So if I could do it, you could do it. That's anybody that's still in the streets and y'all got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's what I think of. What's the better way? What's the solution to my problem? This is all I know, because you're gonna be stuck if you sitting there and you're not telling yourself, all right, I could do better, I want better, you're not going to find better, then that's you your own problem. You're mad as worse. You're not trying to solve the problem. You just adding on to the addiction. You stuck on the addiction, which is a disease, and it's eating you up and slowly, surely. Because what's the streets, man? The streets is dead or in jail eventually. Yeah, it's cool to hang out and chill with me. I'll be on a different type of time. Even when I go in the hood, I'm in and out. Because ain't nothing out there. And I feel like if I'm out there, like they say, you in the way. Like, think happen right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to stay away from people, places, and things.
It's really a mindset thing too,
She did.
because if your mind don't process that you want to change, the people, places, and things don't matter.
Yeah, but that's what I said. It starts with you though, because even though, let's say, when back then it was 80 Smoke, Black Rob, all of them was out there. So back then I couldn't even choose I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? But then I was a follower. Shit, I see my brothers and them doing it, and it's easy money. You know what I'm saying? Why
It
not
was
do it if they
looking
doing it?
good.
So it's easy. But when I came home and I got a taste of that jail life, I know it wasn't no money. There wasn't no poom in there. I couldn't go look what you doing. I couldn't eat good food, home cooked food, and all that. I'm stripping my freedom, my rights. Like nah, I couldn't do that. I'm like nah, I'm
Hell
too
yeah.
young. I got my whole life
That's,
ahead of me. And this thing
especially when you got to sit there through the
always,
holidays, yo.
I listen
That's
to them old heads
sickening.
telling me, yo, you don't want to be in here.
My
Yeah,
nigga,
but the
on the
holidays be
holidays,
regular day. Like it's like you.
nah, because when you like now, you see how all y'all come together on the holidays and shit
You
like that,
know,
and y'all have fun and y'all get excited
but
and shit like that. Be behind bars, you don't got no love like that. Y'all all just sitting at a table with square meals with flabbered turkey and shit like that. Like that ass, like this fake turkey. Like basically, it if it ain't fake, it's dry. Like that, the food is disgusting. There's no bed.
Yeah,
It's it's
me.
like it's like metal, bruh. That shit is not cute
It's like it's not even.
in no form of fashion.
It's not
Going to
even.
jail is not cute.
Yeah, it's not even the holidays for me. It's like you in jail, you alive, but you still suffering. You suffering the fact of you could be out here doing something successful with your life, you're missing out on your family time, and life is 2 years, 3 years. That's time you can never get back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was for me. That's what made me change my mind. And I was when
You come out.
old heads was
Did you
telling
come
me,
out
"Yo,
and
you don't want to be like me." Telling the old heads, "Don't back in here." And after I lost count of how many old heads said the same exact thing. But I took heed to it. Like, yeah, he right. I don't do this. You know what I'm saying?
you ever come out and feel like life just passed you by? Like you don't have no knowledge of anything anymore.
Yeah, like that sucks, and that's time you could never get back. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, hold up. Hey, be good. Yeah, my fault. I was trying to see if she wanted me to bring his little ass down. She said no. But yeah, man, addiction is definitely a disease, man. Some people never get the shit. I'm grateful, man,
So
because
since
that's what
we
seen
back on
me
this
through it, man. At my darkest times.
the street addiction, um, what about being in the street can get you caught up besides the struggle?
You said get caught up with what in the streets?
What what other than
Hmm?
drugs can get you caught up in the street?
I ain't hear. I ain't hear
What
nothing you
other
said.
what other than drugs can get you caught up in the street?
What other what?
What can get you caught up in addicted to street life
You said what other?
besides drugs?
Oh, anything. I mean, just choosing the street life period to get you caught up. It don't necessarily gotta be drugs. Like, see, we streets, man. When I chose the street life, it was for myself. You know what I'm saying? It was just to provide for myself. My mother was struggling. That's why we choose the streets. So we could provide for Uncle Ronnie, Uncle Lonnie, or none of my family to, yo, I need this, I need that. Always asking them for money. So I have my own money to feed myself, to clothe myself. You know what I'm saying? But I was prepared for whatever came. You know what I'm saying? And all that comes with the streets. Whether you end up dead, on jail, strung out on crack, strung out on sex, or just addicted to the fast life, which all that come with it. The partying, the clubbing, having money all the time, blowing money, getting it right back. That was my thing. So I didn't know the value of a dollar. Because guess what? When I'm making them $5,000, $6,000, if I was passive, I didn't all that money. Yo, Meek, me and Noonie, shout out to Noon. We walking around Yonkers just doing whatever we want. Whatever we want. Just walking around. We going downtown, taking round trip cabs, getting weed for everybody, doing shit like
So
that.
while you was out
The
there,
matter is, I'm blowing all
doing
this money.
what do you regret about blowing? Like, what do you regret about having all that money and not like?
I don't regret. I don't regret nothing but put my mom through pain. I think my mom stressed over me. That's the only thing I regret. I'll never regret nothing in life. I live with all regrets. I don't have no regrets. Just making my mom's proud. That's what I really want. A house before she passed. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what plays in my head. Me, I know that she watching over me. She's glad that I changed my life when I did. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, Israel would have never been here. You know what I'm saying? I would get female. You know what I mean? So regrets? Nah. Would I do it again? Yeah, we'll do it again. Straight like that. I'm telling you the God's honest truth. Like, I don't regret nothing I did.
Oh, you want to know something?
Yeah,
I want to do this.
I say that to say basically it made me it taught me survival skills. It taught me who's who and what's what. Like, you know what I'm saying? How to
if I knew what I knew
people,
today,
how to
back
understand
then,
certain things that people.
if you knew what you knew back then, I don't think you would have did it. I don't think you'd have put yourself to that stress. I don't think you'd have put your mom to that stress. Because all that right now is a regret on you. You regret putting her through the stress because you wanted her to be proud of you. But in all actuality, no matter what you did, she was proud of you.
Yeah, you went in and out. I know it's proud of me because she knew she knew my potential. So I got my act together, but it was like, how can I say? You know when you could do better, and you know you messing up. You know what I'm saying? You know when you saying you ain't on your good side. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never had nothing from her. Even when she came up here from Florida, I had had some money saved up, right? So I showed the 16 years old, 17 years old. So back then, this money is me. You know what I'm saying? She was to act.
Like, there was some stuff I'm lying, I would have got high as shit. It's so good to get high.
Make is bugged out.
But I do say this, I regret. I don't really regret it, but I probably would have changed it. Like when I stopped going to church, I should have stayed in church. Because I struggle a lot
That man.
with
But
not feeling like when I go to church, I feel like I don't fit in. Like I'm not supposed to be here because I did so much shit. Like, and it's like no matter how many people's stories I hear, I just feel like I was supposed to be so much further in God, and it felt like the further I get, the more I run. But
Yeah, man, you got.
it's hard not to run.
I ain't had nothing. You said that last part. It's this internet is whack as shit. Yeah, my thing was overcoming it, man. People things, right? When I was transitioning, trying to change my life, it's like you gotta work on you. Don't worry about the people around, whether it's just your wife, your significant, your boyfriend, your mother, your brothers, your sisters. You gotta work on you. You know what I'm saying? I say that to say, it was like, all right, got a job. I'm mad happy for myself. So I'm thinking everybody gonna be proud of me. For you until you start your life, you know what I'm saying? So the thing was, even though she was there for me, she was holding me down. I feel like she didn't want me to succeed. Like, you know what I'm saying? She didn't want me to elevate and become who I needed to be. You feel? Keep so she could keep talking her smack, keep taking care of me, holding me down, so I could depend and rely on her. So that whole situation was his action. You know, that prepared me for who I got and what I got now. Bow, bow, you know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful and I'm humble, man, for that. So I said I would do it all over again, same exact way. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, if I know what I knew now, the value of a dollar and everything, me, you heard? Come on, I'll go straight. I'm not buying nothing. I'm saving everything. Because look at the price of food now. Look at the market. Everything that's going up. Everything is going up. You know what I'm saying? So the value of a dollar, how they say, oh, money is in everything. Money, number one factor to survive. How could you survive without money? You know what I'm saying? You need food, costs money. You need clothes, costs money. You gotta stay warm, especially the winter time. You need gas if you got a car. You know what I'm saying? And like everything to survive. So that's I would have saved every red cent that I got back then because it was like free cheese to me. I just spent down, you know. So we call it jump off, man. The jump off used to be jumping. You know what I mean? I was messing that money up, running through the bread, not even caring. Because guess what? I'm gonna get it right back. That was my motto. I'm gonna get it right back. 3-4 days tops. I'm getting it right back. You know what I mean? But I'm just grateful, man, that I never came a junkie. You know what I'm saying? Cookified, you know what I'm saying? And the streets didn't swallow me whole. Started my big, forever live big. And the new was, man, I wanted different, and that's something we promised we wasn't going. So we had to tighten up our act. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna say this for the next show, but I'm gonna just do it now. Screw whoever in here. Shout out to get whatever I got. Meet fun fan, you know. But this is just when I came up with topic I'm gonna talk about. I was like, all right, let me just write some notes down real quick. Did I even save them shit? Wow. But it was I had to find another way to provide for myself, man. And that was the most hardest thing when you feel was a challenge. How did I get a resume? I had to get a job to put on my resume. Saying I ain't have squat, nothing at all about a resume. I didn't know nothing about no credit, none of that. I didn't care about none of that. So it was just different all around the board, man. Where's the notes at though? Oh, sorry about that. 1 second. But yeah, man, addiction and some people being denied. I ain't got no a lot of credit, but I said addiction, addicted to the streets. I had to change my life. I got my act together. I knew I couldn't waste no more time thinking I'm going to get rich by being a drug dealer. I had to learn a different way to provide for myself. I didn't have no kid or no family back then because when I said because the street is not to me, for me. My life done flashed before my eyes so many times. I knew somebody was watching over me, protecting me, because I didn't. What? Because anytime I did, because I did something, sometimes I feel like I was caught before I did it. You ever feel like that, Mika? You ever stop right there? This is for the criminals, right? You ever feel like do cheating, going to rob somebody, going to juke somebody? Are you about to short this nigga real quick with I said, you ever went to do something and feel like you was caught before you did it?
Hell yeah. Like I felt like I was being watched, my nigga. Like I was being watched. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was going under my mom's pillow for some food stamps to get some food stamps, which they had them little food stamp booklets. Remember when they had the little food stamp booklets? When we growing up, I was going in there. I swear to God, I felt like, yo, I wasn't gonna grab it. And some said, you better not grab that shit. They finna come in right now. And I'm like, what the fuck? I turn around, ain't nobody even there.
The reason
I'm like, yo, you paranoid, my nigga. You gotta get out of here with that shit. Like, you paranoid. Like, nobody in the house, and you feel like somebody's gonna come in the room. What the fuck? You ever, because I seen this coming.
Never hide from God, man. That was God's Rick. He not gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said this is for the criminals, man. Just know God is always watching up to you to start getting in tune and talking to him. You know what I'm saying? So I always knew somebody was watching, following me. I was always paranoid that I'm always looking over my shoulder. But
well, let me ask you a question.
Even though I was doing wrong, you know what I'm saying? But he know, he know not what he do. You know what I'm saying?
Doing wrong take out so much energy.
Say that again.
Doing wrong.
Yo, this internet sucks
so much. Don't doing wrong drain so much of your energy.
It takes out a lot of
you
energy.
You felt like that? Like, yo, bro, like when you start doing good, it felt like everything just lifted off of you. Your chest, like you can breathe. Like you ain't gotta do nothing. Like it's just like a relaxing feeling.
Yeah, and that's crazy. I'm glad you brought that up. It takes a lot of energy to be on social media, especially YouTube, to be arguing, yelling, and screaming and acting all tough. Like, we different, man. I don't do none of that. I ain't gotta do none of that. My page is still gonna pop, period. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna be who I am. I ain't gotta be up here selling people out, acting extra tough and all that. It is.
Give me that.
Period. Like, I don't do none of that. Like, I don't fight the rush. There's another thing too. I was gonna this was gonna be tonight's topic. Monkey see, monkey do. That's what people do. I get it because they ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Oh, someone just happened. Oh, let's talk about this one. Oh, let's talk about that one. That shit corny, man. You suck. Just gossip like girls, man. Stop it.
But let's talk about it.
But
let's
yeah,
talk about
man.
that.
It's like so me. It's just let's what? Toast to that. Let's toast to that.
No, let's talk about that.
Like I had what you saying, me, God.
Let's talk about that monkey do.
That's what you
right?
is.
Right, but listen. My thing is niggas like, yo, niggas like, yo, nah, nigga, I'm a leader, nigga, I'm a leader. Turn around, be like, yo, I like what he got. I'm finna go be like that, nigga. I'm finna, nigga, come up with your own shit. Take my shit, but add on to the shit. Bring out the style even more than I did. Don't beat me up and take my shit because I got what I got.
Now, what I'm saying,
nigga, I work hard to get what I got.
What I'm saying is, right? I just feel like this. It should be rule about this. This already. You shouldn't be able to come up here and talk about the same thing. Talk about them different. Like, get out of here. Like, come on. That's why I say monkey see, monkey do. Like, once this topic hit, okay, they covered that already. That's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? If New Channel 5 is gonna find something else,
we can't talk about nothing different. It's a cycle. That's what I was saying earlier. It's a cycle. We have to break the cycle. If we don't break the cycle, who will?
Yeah, I get it.
If we don't,
because now we don't break I ain't gonna front. This what got me focused on like bring. Yeah, no, but look, if you sit there and you talk about it, you watch it all day. I had to catch myself, even with the Migos or whatever. I caught myself like, nah, I can't go all the way all in because they, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm gonna find another way for my pop. That's being me, period. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said shout out to everybody that I appreciate all my 74 subscribers. Push your team to come up anytime. Don't be shy.
My thing is, we're
just talking about
like, you know what it is? You know what it is? A lot of people see, like you see how you start off small, like, and you got your first 5 or your first 7 or your first 10 subscribers, your first 10 likes. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the niggas that been there since day one, right? And they been following you up until God knows forever. They ain't never know who the fuck you was or anything like that. But they been following you because they like it, what you hear. They've been supporting you. Yeah, all of a sudden, they feel like you don't show them the same support they showed you. Like, you don't shout them out. Shout out to shout out to some people like to hear their name be recognized. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know that you used to be talking to everybody. Fuck it, everybody's the same. But little do you know, some of these subscribers or some of these niggas go extra harder than others. Like, they will sit up and be at this motherfucking computer all day waiting for you to post. Just sitting there. A whole day. That goes back to the addiction. Like, a nigga could be addicted to your page and sit there all day until they see a pingo and they get excited. Now they gotta be, oh, shut the fuck up. Oh no. No, I gotta watch this nigga right here. My nigga on. Oh my God. I'm about to shut up,
I'm up here
everybody.
while I'm
I'm about to,
live. They'll
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you hit big and stuff like that, and you know, like, yo, shout out to my little dogs. I've been there since day one. My nigga, I see you. I see you. I see you. Make some pop. Go for yourself. Support yourself. I'ma support you. I'ma be down there with you. I'm be down there to support you. I'm be down there. I'ma ride with you just like you rode me since day one. I know you can do it. Stick your neck out there. Do something with yourself. A lot of niggas feel like if they don't get that, then they gotta either get revenge or then they get angry and then they want to come at you because now they like, oh nigga, I was there, I was supporting you, you ain't shot me out, you ain't do nothing, nah. All this extra. Now they want to go take you down for something that they feel to realize, like, because it's been so many times that people get big and they be like, yeah, shout out to my community. But just because you shout out to your community, don't mean your community not struggling. Don't just donate to a charity that's in your community. When you was living in the hood that we wasn't seeing none of that charity. You ain't gotta live in the hood, but make sure you remember where you came from. Because we eating scraps.
right.
Because when you was eating scraps, God blessed you with a steak. So don't fail to remember where he brought you from.
Right.
Because we
Right.
struggling just like
Never.
you are. Don't just shout
And
out the city because
the
what
light
the
will
fuck?
always shine dark. Oh,
What's that? Because what he gave you that steak. Guess what? He can take that same steak and give it away. He can make that steak your last steak. Give to others as God give unto
yeah.
you.
Yeah, you gotta. It's a blessing to be a blessing, man. Always.
But a lot of these rappers, YouTubers,
Um.
they don't give us that same. They don't give us the same. They get famous and they get big and they just like, yo, shout out to my city. Let me get up my peoples up first and stuff like that. But you still don't realize we all your people. Everybody is everybody's
You know,
people because
glad you saying that. Now, this is a real quick. Now, I want you to keep going though. Shout out to all my subscribers, right? And I always tell them, even when a lot of my subscribers they know me because from the town that I'm in. Shout out to the car wash and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got a YouTube. Let me put my YouTube in your phone. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Even the other two subscribers I got at Amco yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting them know, yo, this is my page is for the people. You know what I'm saying? So y'all always welcome to come up here. Even if we talking about addiction. If somebody come up here today, they want to talk about anything they want to talk about, we're gonna shed some light on it. You feel me? It's all about uplifting each other, words of encouragement. So we're not here to tear nobody down and talk about this and we're gonna talk about our issues, what's going on in our community. You want to talk about something in personal life, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, me. That's what the page is about. That's what it's for.
yeah, right. Like you know what I'm saying? Like jealousy is a big important part that we don't see. Like we see it, but we brush it off like it's a little problem. But little problems become big problems. People want to become
Right.
you. They either gonna end their life or end somebody else's and go on a rampage. And you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these things. Like I'll be thinking to myself, like you know, what do these little kids be going through that they gotta go to school and shoot it up?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Like
That,
that be hurting. That be hurting
that's scary
because
too.
like the bullying, it gotta stop. Like
Right.
like all this stuff that's gonna harm another person is the how you talk to a person. That plays a big part in all of that too.
I don't like talking.
Like if you can't talk to nobody nice, don't say shit at all.
I don't like
Just
talking
wait
to
and
people
keep
anyway.
going. Nod and keep going. If you don't feel like that, just keep going. Put your head down, keep going. Keep going. Mind your business and then mind their business. But there should be no way a child should have so much praise
Right. Right.
that you can't see that. Like you
Right.
can't see that. There's no way a parent can't tell me I didn't see that coming.
Right. But see, like you said, right? It starts at home. So my
That's
thing,
because they ain't
if
paying
they're
attention.
15, 14 years old, right? And they going to school with guns, where are they getting the guns
I'm not
from?
talking to you.
And is it in the house? I mean, yeah, you could buy a gun off the streets too, but it's like I feel like it starts at home. It's about leadership. It's about being good role models. You know what I'm saying? It's what you introduce your kid to. So you introduce them to that street life and that toughness. That's all they gonna know. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know. All right, say we got beef. I'm beefing with this dude Jerry, and I'm Jermaine, right? But Jerry just like he punked me in front of some females. So instead of me, I can't defend myself with my hands, but I know where my dad gun is at. I know where my cousin gun is at. I'm going to keep that. You know what I'm saying? So now, being that he showed out in school, this is what we're gonna do with that. They don't have no respect or no morals or principles to wait after school and do it after school. But let's not
But
just
you know, I
teach.
also feel like
You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
also feel like, like not having a big spiritual part in the
right.
schoolhouses play a big part in that as well.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
you know what I'm saying? Like if these children reached out and knew that God plays an important part in your life, regardless of what you go through, good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah. Hold on, Meek. I'm
At
gonna
some
play this
point,
little video real quick. It's gonna come over. The light will never outshine the dark. So hold on, wait. I just want to clear the air real quick. Not tonight. Not any night. Internet is messed up. It's coming up. It's coming up. Hold on. Where the darkness, right? Look, this is the darkness. This is the light. You see that? This is the darkness. This is the light. Not any night, but the darkness outshine the light. All right? It's the light of life. Okay, remember that. The light is different, man. It's a gracious, glorious, something that some may never know nothing about, that they're missing out on. So therefore, guess what? You're neglecting yourself. Don't neglect yourself, treat yourself. You heard? Always move cautious. Never move like you're starving. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Be your own man. Stand on your own too. You're a leader. Remember that. I just want to clear the air real quick. Not tonight. Nigga. yeah, I had to go ahead,
yeah,
cuz. That gets we saying the dark. Listen, when you're in that dark, dirty place, that's what you're gonna get. Because some people some people don't understand why does this happening to me? Why is that happening? You repent and submit and start living your purpose that you here to live and do. Everybody got a duty. Everybody has a job to do. Until you start doing your job the right, correct way, you're never gonna have no good fortune. Then you might feel like you what you're really doing is you're settling for less because you think, oh, you're not good, or I don't need that, or what are they talking about? Or they're bugging, or that's for them, it's not for me. Okay. Like I said, the dark will never outshine the light, not any night, ever. But go ahead, cuz.
ever. But they need to understand that at some point in their life that they're gonna call. Hold on, I'm gonna say this again. At some point in their life, they will have to call on Jesus. again, at some point in their life, they will have to mention the name of Jesus.
Right.
So whether you don't believe in it or not, you acknowledge him once you mention his name.
Right.
So by you acknowledging him, you already admit that he is there. When you say, "Oh God, please help
Right.
me pass this test," "Oh God, please help me not be sick," "Oh God, please, I want to get better," "Oh
You
God,
hear me though?
please let
They
my
don't. They
boyfriend
don't.
come
They
see
don't
me."
know the power. They don't know the power of it. Not saying they don't. You know what I'm saying? Because they do call him, like you said. Once you acknowledge him, he's already there. As soon as you say his name, he's there. Boom. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know the power that they possess by calling his name. You know what I'm saying? That makes
But
sense.
that's where
You
they
know?
say the power lies within the tongue.
Right. Right. Exactly. But I'm just grateful, humble that
So,
I got it together. We got it together. You know, all the fam doing
so
them.
you know, like I'm just gonna like live life okay. Like like I learned a lot on along the way. Like I picked up little pieces. I picked up little pieces. I read a couple of scriptures in the Bible, like stuff like that. But I'm not gonna like when I feel like when he's ready for me to be in a position where he want me to completely surrender every single thing, he has the power to do all of that.
Right.
So I'm not gonna stay here and be like, "Oh, don't drink because God don't like that," and I turn around and have a cup too. Like that, I will not do. I'm gonna say, "Okay, we need to work on this because it's not. It may be not in the likeness of him, but we can work on it together. Like we'll lean on it together. We'll work on our problems, get out
Look,
together. But at the same time, like I, I like how do I say it? Like I push away from people that I feel like judges judge like I feel like when you go to a church and it judges you, like I shouldn't go back. But then like that's how I was feeling like growing up when I first started going to church and I first time discovered myself. I was sitting there saying, I'm not going back to these people are judgmental, they hypocrites and all stuff. So that after I kept running and stuff like that, then I had to realize to myself and I had to say to myself, like, are you going to church for these people or are you going for God? Like, are you going to please these people? Are you going to hear the word? Are you going to hear whatever you got to hear out of the word? There's something in there that you need to hear, and you too busy not being able to hear it because you too busy focused on what everybody else thinks. You already accepted
and
a judgment that can't nobody give you.
you got to listen to the message and not the messenger. You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of people go wrong at. Because if it's the pastor might have a little feminine, he might be dressing different. He might have a different hairstyle. He probably got an earring in his nose and 10 in his ear. You know what I'm saying? So they judging or rip. You're not supposed to go in there with a judgmental mind. You know what I'm saying? And you got to have renewing of the mind, meaning you got to turn away from all things. It starts within. You got to want to change. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want it. You gotta
Yeah.
have a passion for it. That's like anything else. Like you get a new job. Oh, yeah, I got this new job. I'm about to make an X amount of money. That's feeding your soul too. Your soul is a fetus. Your soul is a baby. So till you nurture and feed your soul, that's the only way it's going to grow. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need nobody to do that. Yeah, let me correct that. When I say you don't need nobody, the heart is a home. The heart is your church. You know what I'm saying? So God knows your
Right.
heart. As long as you seeking him and you praying, I don't care how much weed you smoke, how much drinking you're doing. Once you start praying, you get on your knees to God, he's gonna change that situation. As long as you ask him, like I ask him, people, places, and things. Toxic people, toxic places, toxic things, toxic words that come out of my mouth. Like, I don't want to never call my wife a B-I-C-T-H again. Why? Because I know that crushes her. You know what I'm saying? So why every time I hurt her, I'm hurting myself because that's my rib. So I'm saying every time I hurt her, look, I hurt myself. That's my rib. So every time I got to apologize and smooth things up and patch things up, I'm patching myself up at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So you got to remember that. It starts within. So I don't care what you do. Once you ask God, you submit, and you repent, and you turn away from it. You know what I'm saying? That's when God's like, okay, it's a process. Like how they say, you take baby steps. You got to crawl before you walk. So you can't just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna shake this addiction right away. That's why this is a beautiful topic right here. You know what I'm saying? Addiction. That's why I put the addiction at the end. It's not. It ain't got nothing to really do with the streets, the sex, the money, the drugs. Yeah, because this is YouTube. Get the crowd like blah blah blah. We're talking about straight addiction here. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm addicted to. Is taking care, like uplifting you with words of encouragement right now. And that's what the page is about. You feel me? So just remember that everybody that feel like they doing something wrong, they can't worship and praise God yet. They might have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But if he see and he knows that he knows your heart, he knows what you're capable of. You know what I'm saying? He knows what's best for you because God is a God that go before you. So he's already paving the way. He's just waiting for you to get it right. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, my daughter, my son, come on in. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to remember. So it's like your demons is your demons. Nobody know what you're really facing inside but God. So once you go, you get on your knees and you cry out to God, that's what you need to do. And we always been through it already before. You know what I'm saying? Look at your mama, look at my dad. You know what I'm saying? We born into that type of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's already in us. And it's already in not even just your mother, my father. God is the creator. He created them to teach us the right way. You know what I'm saying? And then what they say, you teach a kid the right way, he will never turn from their ways. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to remember. And that's what I stick on. I stand on. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody falls short. Some people might go back after me. I ain't smoked cigarettes in 3 years. You know why I stopped smoking cigarettes? For one, it's not good for my health. Two, I don't want to be lying. Like you said earlier, remember what goes on in this house stays in this house. You remember how they used to say, Mika, oh, don't smoke. Why Uncle Kansi? Why should I smoke if you smoke? I don't want to say that. Look, I don't want how they used to say to Mika to us, oh, do as I say, not as I do.
Right. I do.
To my son. That's why I said it's gonna be proof of my truth, and that's where that came from. You know what I'm saying? And then basically standing on what I stand on, where I could get up here and say, yeah, I ain't cheat on my wife and all that, and that's proof. Because can't no female get up here and say, yeah, I've been with that man, he's a liar. No, that's 100 proof of my truth. You feel me? Can't nobody put my card. You can't. Sorry, I stand on that, and my foundation is solid with God. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's different. That's why I say I obey God. It's not no OG nothing. You know what I'm saying? My OG is different from yours. But shout out to everybody that's gonna see this after the fact. Y'all come up here and y'all pull up, man. It's good content. Stop acting like King Push and Team Hard don't go hard, man. Shout out to all my subscribers. I appreciate y'all. The channel's only gonna grow. When all the pieces come together, y'all gonna see. And it's 359 Bun Rush, man. And I'm with one of the double G's right now, so cut it out, man. Yeah, Meek, but you just gotta stick to your guns, man, and just know it's all within, yo. You know what I'm saying? Just stay calm, cool. You know, we all got them attitudes. You want to knock people head off at sometimes, but you gotta woosah. And remember this: it only take one clown to entertain a circus, and it'd be a million bozos on the internet just screaming, shouting, doing this and doing that, and not really trying to shake nothing. I would never catch myself up here doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't up here building, uplifting each other, I'm adios. I ain't got nothing to do with it. And that's just me staying away from BS. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we try to reach out like, nah, you should chill, calm down. Oh, they want to laugh and joke. I know y'all ain't really shaking nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because we play for keeps. So that's the thing. Is like I'm up here selling somebody out. When you see somebody in the streets, you better be about that action. Be about that action. You know what I'm saying? Keep that same energy. You feel me? We match all energy. Anything you want to shake somehow, care how big you are, who you would, how many of y'all you're gonna have to give me some straightening. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I be about, man.
Oh.
And that be addiction too. That the attitudes and not like just stuck in your ways be addiction. That's addiction. Like you said, it's a disease that like it's a disease that you really can't get rid of if you can't identify it. And then being in denial. That's why a lot of people won't pull up here, right? But they're gonna watch it later. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You want me to come? Go ahead, Meek. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm disagreeing with you saying. Like, why watch it later when you can watch it live? Join us.
Pull up. Yeah, but now we
We have fun in the group.
Yeah, now we gotta cause the dude, shout out to I think his name was Ronald or Randall. Shout out to him, man. Hope we see it again and pull up, man. And he ain't stay long, but the service be acting crazy. We now, I don't know, I guess where you at and where I'm at now is a good spot. But I think we only got 2 hours, so it's what we've been on 35. So we got a couple more minutes. But shit, Nicole and Saucy said she was on the road. Nicole said she was gonna pull up after work. I know Chris somewhere probably running around behind his girl or something. What?
Right.
What?
That nigga sober somewhere. Trying to figure it out.
What I'm gonna do is too, like I'm gonna try tomorrow. I might try to do it for the first time. I'm gonna come up here early as possible, like 8, 9 in the morning, and just give some inspirational words of encouragement and all that. I'm gonna start doing that, and then come in like around this time, so that way I be more consistent with it. Cause I ain't been consistent, but having Israel, having wifey, family matters, things be happening. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to go up and see. We trying to go up and see Wayne and all that. So I gotta hit Stroh once I get off of here. I met earlier.
I can't wait.
I appreciate you though, Meek.
Definitely.
But shit, even if it's a topic that you come up with, but I think I'm gonna do a part 2 to this and then a finale because I like this. I like addiction, man. I got some other things I ain't even touched base on yet. See if some more people pull up. I don't know where Kathy at. She usually pull up on me too, pop up. But yeah, this addiction thing goes a long way, man. You could be addicted to coffee. Like I said, look, I'm definitely addicted to some water, baby. Let's talk about some addiction.
My nigga, listen, coffee, talk about it, my nigga. Every morning I gotta go to Dunkin' Donuts. Get me a frozen coffee. A medium frozen coffee with no pump or French vanilla. Cream and sugar, my nigga. Don't make it. I need caramel drizzle at the bottom, and I need caramel drizzle on the top of my whipped cream. Don't fuck it up, because I will pull up, and come in and make you change it. And if I drive down the street and I happen to forget to sip it before I pull out, I will make that U-turn and come back, and I will pull up, and I will get my coffee, because I cannot start my day without my coffee, and it has to be right. Because if it's not right, we shoot in their hands, my nigga. I'm not playing. I go crazy about this coffee.
What is coffee? What does it really do to you? I mean, I had coffee before, and I feel like it's overrated. It didn't do nothing for me.
First of all, let me tell you what it do for me. Because it's not coffee for me. It's not coffee. Because let me tell you, my coffee is not like people. It's not like regular people coffee. My coffee is consistent of half of that cup is sugar. Okay.
So you got
so what the coffee do? Yeah. So what the coffee do for me? It be like I'll be like this.
You wise, so you get a sugar up.
We going to the work. We going to the work.
All right, so can you have just drink a Gatorade or something like that?
No, it don't. That's like
Gatorade might be cold, so we just heat the Gatorade up, no? Or what about tea?
But you can't make tea like this big and sweet at the same time. It's like sweet. It's like really, really sweet, and it got this little kick to it. You can't get that out of tea. Tea just tastes like you. To me, tea, I only supposed to drink tea when I'm sick.
Oh shit!
I don't drink no iced tea. I don't drink none of that, bro. I do not drink. I hate tea. I hate.
Yo, she's already drink tea when I'm sick.
I do. Yeah, listen. I hate tea. If you look in my cabinet, I got nothing but tea in that bitch still there. Everything else is gone.
Me, my ice. How about some hot chocolate? I'm a hot chocolate type of dude.
Fuck how exactly.
No. Cause look. What I'm saying is, right? Like the coffee, that's your addiction. You like a lot of sugar in it. The hot chocolate comes sweet. You can put a lot of sugar in it. You feel me? That's what I'm getting
I
at.
gotta have a scoop of cappuccino in it.
I don't know. So you might as well try that Kiss Calf. You know, Kiss came out with a coffee, right? Shout out to the
Nah, I mean, hold on, wait, I'm about to wait. Excuse me, babe.
We got like 20
How
more
many
minutes.
blunts you rolled up? Just two?
Till I said what's up.
How many we
Simple.
smoke? So where the other one at? Huh? There's only none up here.
Yeah, but
And then wait, pass me that right there. Pass me that right there. Under there, by the bin,
please tell it.
Yeah, because I gotta show him. Something real quick.
Even though we off topic now, but based on all that.
Nah, I'm not off topic. I'm not off topic. But
no.
Yeah, because I gotta
switch it up a little bit.
I gotta drink this with my coffee.
What's that? Yo, I used to deliver that shit. I used to deliver that shit to the liquor stores. But is it that rum is strong in there though?
Yeah, it's
so
like
you drink that every. Hold up, Meek. We got a
just don't
viewer.
go.
How you doing, viewer? I don't know if you want to join live. We talking about addiction. She's addicted to coffee.
Oh my God, give me that.
We talking about her. Go ahead, Meek.
So it's like I can't put that in tea. I can't put that in water.
Period.
I can't put that in tea.
So how do you mix that with the?
Because that's coffee liquor. It's like dark. It's like dark like coffee. It's like dark like coffee. So if you have a lot of cream and you make it coffee like.
So you put it.
Yeah,
you put it in the coffee after the coffee is done. The creamer.
Yeah. Let me tell you how you make it. Because you're gonna make me angry. Let me tell you how you make it. You gotta put the coffee in, and then you gotta put a lot of creamer in the coffee. You know how you make your coffee and it's either light or dark? You make it extra light, and then when you make it extra light, you add that in because it's dark. So then you make your coffee look like coffee, but it's really like mostly creamer and mostly sugar and shit like that. And then you just add that shit to it, and it's already sweet because it got that liquor and that sweetness to it, that coffee liquor with it. So it make it a little extra darker. So it'd be light, but it'd be dark as like coffee. It'd be light, it'd be sweet, and it'd be good, and it gets you drunk.
Nah, that sounds like it's too much.
You know how a lot of people don't like sweet liquor, like sweet liquor.
Right.
They wouldn't like that. That's sweet. That's a motherfucker who like a lot of sweet, like me.
That is a hell of an addiction right there. How long you been drinking that like that?
For years. You know, mommy and them used to drink it.
Nah, but she wasn't drinking it with the alcohol, was she?
She was drinking it with ice cream.
Ice cream with that? That's crazy.
Ice cream and milk. That's how I know how to do it.
Some fear factor, man.
Well, I've been drinking this shit for over.
It's addiction.
I've been drinking this shit for over 10 years.
My biggest addiction. Wow.
You lying ass nigga.
You call me a liar.
I did. Right on live.
Nah, I'm addicted to success, man. I'm addicted to success. I'm addicted to seeing my peoples win. I'm addicted to uplifting them. You know what I'm saying? Because I like seeing people win, man. and every time I see it boosts my adrenaline to win too. You know what I'm saying? I've never been no hater. I never why he got this or why I ain't got that. Nah, I knew my time. I waited patient, so don't hate because I waited my turn. You know what I'm saying?
So
I figured out life. Yeah.
So let me say this. Right here, since we on live, and I gotta get to this spot because we
We
on
got
live.
like 15
So
minutes.
I know we on 15 minutes, and ain't nobody really trying to like come up on us. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say this.
That's not even that. I
So,
think they would give us 2 hours. I'm gonna figure it out because I switched the plan. But then I'll be going live so everybody pull up. But if I go on, remember that night we were 6 hours? That was straight
yeah,
YouTube, man. But go
I
ahead,
know.
though. Get out.
So let me ask you this while we on live, so everybody can see it. Okay. I want everybody to know the real you. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm a broke bitch.
Yo, don't say that. You ain't broke, man. You're just falling on hard times right now. But go ahead.
However you want to answer it. You see me? I'm in the camera. I need you to see my whole face. Okay. I need to borrow some money. Let me borrow some money.
Yo,
Let me tell me now while we on live. Let me
Are you talking about me? I'm hurt right now. What? I'm hurting.
what?
Tap.
Not a nigga with eyes like that. Fuck out of here. You can go
Look,
to the bank and get a loan. My nigga, like,
if I had $1, even a penny for every time I heard that shit, we would be millionaires right now.
my nigga. Well,
Yes.
I don't want to. If I had a penny for every time you said that line, my nigga, I'd be rich.
Do that like that right now, B. You trying to make me tell her. Yo, tell a
I'd be rich.
friend,
I'd be rich.
King, go hard, man. We putting on.
First
Word.
of all,
Nah,
but eyes
definitely
like that
appreciate
nigga
you.
used to be able to walk into the bank and cash out, my nigga. Like you see what you
One
look
day,
like, yo, my
man,
nigga.
yo,
You look like the rich nigga you is. So stop trying to front for the kid. You a rich nigga. You a rich
I'm
nigga. I know you rich.
not.
If they don't think you rich, I know you rich.
Now we're gonna get to that one too. We're gonna get to how to build generational wealth, man. And I seen another person doing that. I think they drop on the second. I forgot that. I wanted to shout them out, man, because I love that
Say hi
topic.
yourself.
To that.
You can hear him. He can
What's
hear
up, man? What's good with you?
you.
You subscribe to my channel, yo? Take it from
You
me.
say you
Subscribe to the
subscribe to
channel.
the YouTube channel?
All of
What you
them.
doing
All of
there?
them out there. Just to subscribe, man. Whoever's in
You
the
say you
house
gonna
right
subscribe.
now. When I come out there, yeah, I'm
Brianna.
picking up. I'm taking that. Hey,
Brianna.
who's that? Yeah, nigga, big. What's up? Act like you don't know me. My little cousins. All right, I'll be out there soon, man. Definitely be out there. That dirty. What we got? We got about 12
Oh,
minutes.
let me
'Cause
show you. Let me show you. Go in there and get my. No. Yes. I need a charger, Rihanna. A charger like this.
this is definitely a
Oh,
good.
it didn't die a lot.
They're gonna
It's
touch
still there.
base on this again. It was tomorrow, day after. So you know how that go. But I'm gonna try my
There you
best to
go.
get
A
up
lot.
tomorrow. Try my best to
Yeah,
get
a
up
lot. It's still there. Hold on. Hold on, please. Give me a minute. Let me show you. You don't believe me? Yeah.
Yo, me. Okay, you is crazy. Yo, me get something else. You said that's another one of your addictions?
Yeah, this is
Huh?
what I'm telling you. This is what I get. You see it? Hold on, let's turn it around, please.
It look like a drink. Oh, that's your drink you make with coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, they got a big joint. You just made that. Yo, she
But
got the big joint.
12 pump the French vanilla with the caramel drizzle and the whipped cream on top. Like, cut it
How many?
out with the hot toddy. Like, cut it out.
How many of those you drink a day, Meek? Because it's not even daytime, it's nighttime
Hold
right
on,
now.
hold on. Yeah? Come here, Miss Kim. Come in. Brianna.
Yeah. How many of those you drink a day?
That much. Huh? Anybody want to buy shit? I don't know. I'll tell you after you come in.
My God. Oh my God.
What you doing?
I'm not even,
Yeah,
I didn't do what I got.
What are you doing on there?
You, what is it?
Talking to my cousin.
Ah,
Yeah. He got a YouTube channel right now. He on YouTube.
All right.
Yeah.
let's subscribe, man. Who's that?
It's a little video one time. Maybe YouTube channel for my cat. I did some whole video. I don't even know how to find it.
Yo, tell them to subscribe to the channel, man.
You don't know how to find them?
I don't know what name I put it under. I look at my shorts. It was just a funny video. I had that nighttime in the house. You know what? And that video. All right, so the eyes, you can see what the eyes. So they're making jokes and like, brother, what? No, you don't. I just letting you know I had this much video. All right, so I'll take care.
You too.
I made it.
Mika, you just gotta be like, yo, let me see your phone.
Don't got
You
one.
gotta start telling people, yo, let me see your phone.
Don't got, not that.
No.
Don't got one. Don't got one. Don't got a phone. Let's attach it. Don't got it. Pull up. Don't got my phone.
Yep. And we got 8 minutes. 8 minutes left, me. Because the thing is, if I go over, I don't want to edit this shit and all that. I'm just gonna post it just like that. But I love you, appreciate you.
I love you.
Definitely. But shit, we're gonna do another 2 of these, and then we're gonna move on to something else. So we building, but I just had to I gotta fit in my schedule, and that's the thing. I don't be wanting to wait for people to get off work and do this, and they still don't pull up. So it's like it's senseless. You feel me?
Right.
Gotta keep doing me. You know, one monkey don't stop no show. You know how that go. But I do it's a lot better when you up here talking to somebody and not talking to yourself. You feel me?
Okay.
That's the. But I was prepared for that too. I was just gonna make it short and sweet. I probably would have been off like an hour ago. Word up. But I got some other things with that I ain't touched base on yet. I'm gonna wait for the next 2 segments of it. Definitely, man. Meek said she addicted to that coffee, man. I think that's a whole lot more people though.
Got coffee in my blunt.
Yeah. Oh no. Some of the memes, yo, they wasn't even let me post some of these memes, yo.
Well, my headphones went out. My headphones died.
Wow.
Look at this thing right here. Look at this
memes, yo. Yo, Drew, what's up, Drew? What's up, dude? Yo, Rico, you act like you don't know me, man. You don't know who I am? Stop. You know who I am, man. Wait, let me show my face. What's up? All right. What's up with you, nephew? Why you ain't got no shirt on with your bird chest, man?
Because it's hot.
Tom, because you're a man.
Hey, you little country boy. Yeah, country boy. That's what it
Some
is.
niggas,
I
some
ain't got
niggas
no
Florida.
socks and shoes on. I ain't got no shoes on.
So I'm in the house, bro.
I ain't got no. She's supposed to have some slippers on, man. They ain't got no shoes on. Country foot. Straight country, dude.
Yo, you remember my dog, right?
Mm-mm. Your dog
The
like a
puppy I
roofer?
had, the little puppy I had when I was
I
at
remember that.
when me and Didi came down for the 4th of July.
What about it?
I don't know. Why? What happened to it?
Nothing.
Nobody else ain't here, right? This shit? Yeah.
Oh, big as
She
shit
was
now.
she was tiny when we had her when we took her down there. She was like about this big.
Yo, your boy Sparky Love don't do no animals, man. They freeloaders. Animals be freeloaders.
Titty,
Khadijah.
titty. Khadijah.
What?
That's what he said.
Tony
Don't
Mac.
you shoot my government out there? On the internet, the fuck broke chip.
Watch
Let me show
your
him.
mouth. I got virgin ears. I got virgin ears.
Over his bridges now.
She said what? Something about long for your britches,
So
man.
he ain't too grown for his bridges to get beat
You
up.
ain't too grown for your britches to get beat up, nigga.
See me when you see me. See me when you see me, short stuff.
That nigga said, "See me when you see me, shit, son."
Jermaine.
Jermaine.
Okay. Listen, I got used to my name.
Jermaine Nets.
Shoot it out.
Yeah.
The older people know.
Jermaine Riggins.
I had my whole name up here before.
Jermaine S.
Word.
Riggins.
Shoot, I
I don't care about none of that.
Okay, Delaney
I'm
and Clay.
straight. I
He don't
ain't
care
hiding
about none
from
of that,
nobody.
nigga. He's straight.
I ain't hiding from nobody.
He ain't out of nobody. That's what he told. Look, first of all, the motherfucker gonna tell me to take down my name. Let me put in a nickname. Fuck them niggas. I'm gonna keep my name up there. Shout out to my name, nigga.
Nah, me. I wasn't saying it for that. I'm just saying if you want to be up there with your dog, you see, it's not about government.
Fuck
You feel
government, nigga. That is
That's
who
what
I
really-
am.
I can't stand her and Brianna.
Wow.
They could have nerve.
Where they at? In the
Five
bathroom?
nine bum rush. Subscribe to
One
we
phone
get-
Alex was sitting here chilling, talking and shit. Why they taking shit?
All right, we got like 2 minutes, and that'll be 2 hours. Man, oh man, crazy. Nah, but I don't know. I gotta figure out my plan, man, because I switched it up. I think I got more than 2 hours, but I'm gonna find
But
out.
you gonna-
I don't want to go over this shit. I gotta edit this shit.
But you still going like make me rich and let me hold like $1 million.
What?
Let me borrow that.
Say it again. Now we're gonna talk about that behind the scene, Nick. Now I got something for you to do. Dead ass.
Let me borrow that $1 million.
1,000 subscribers. So we got some work to do.
Let me borrow that $1 million you got in your pocket. Like,
Yo, stop
come
playing,
on,
man.
I need a house.
You gonna tell
Like,
these people.
my
I ain't
nigga,
got it.
you know you got over
Ain't got
$5
it.
million in your bank account, my nigga, and you over here stunting.
Yo, me.
I know you got $5 million. I know you're a millionaire. You look at you. Look at you. Look at you. A nigga that look as good as you. I know you gotta be a millionaire.
All right, you got one. As soon as it hit, I'm about to end it, Meek. I love you.
40 seconds.
You got 20.
She gotta wait for her shower to get back in the stove. Aww.
But all right, man. I appreciate
All
y'all.
right.
For y'all that's gonna watch. Man, on doing things, good content. Tell a friend and tell a friend. King pushing the phone button again. I appreciate
Come
all
on,
my
like,
subscribers,
share, my
all
nigga.
74 y'all. Y'all like, share,
Feed
comment,
the
subscribe
hungry.
to the channel.
Feed the hungry, man. Feed the hungry. Come on, join the fun.
Word.
Come on and join the fun.
Come on and join the fun.
All right, we out.
It's live on here.
Send it.